to upgrade your status from year to year, you just need to speak confidently, and that's why you have clicked on this video. And in today's video, I'm not going to give you any bullshit advice of putting pencil in your mouth and exercising like all other YouTubers, making fool out of your time and energy. Instead, I would give you factual advices which I have applied on your own self to go from an unconfident guy who used to hesitate to speak in front of his own family members to actually speak in front of hundreds and hundreds of people confidently. But here is a harsh truth: you won't become a confident speaker within a day or two. You need to practice it for months and months and for years and years, and then only you can become a real confident speaker. If you actually want to influence people around you, you need to speak confidently, and because of which I'm going to create this video dedicating it to all my audience. I was watching some random videos on YouTube like about self-improvement and stuffs like that, and I got down off train. I was on train actually. So while I was walking through the platform, I realized that a very pretty lady was standing nearby me, and what I'm about to do is actually gonna change my whole communication journey. I went to her and I just said, "Your outfit is very pretty." This thing, while I was waiting for her response, my heartbeat was rising, my hands were shaking, and my whole social anxiety was increasing because before this I had never even asked for time from any girl or boy, and now I had directly went to a girl and said that your outfit is very pretty just on a basis of some foreign YouTuber giving some advices on cold approaches. And her response was, "You two are wearing a very nice outfit, by the way, thank you." And whereas I was expecting she would slap me or she would call the police and all that stuff, but soon I realized that what we expect is very extreme, and this is not about to happen. It's better to go and approach any lady, either compliment or ask anything like time or location details about wherever you are going and etc etc. This would help you improve your communication skill very quickly, and this is a long-term process, so doing it again and again and again would make you better and better and better. So do this on a regular basis, not with an intention of just doing it, with an intention of building connection with other people. This happened about a year ago, and after that maybe I've approached such 150 ladies and even gents for time or complimenting them about their looks or dress. And it's all about social reps, like the more you do the more confident you get. And recently I made few friends when I went to the marathon, and when I go to the mall I make new friends. So, and they are very random to me, but because of my confidence and the way I speak, I can attract and new people around me. The next step I would say is asking their name and remembering until the conversation ends. Anyone and everyone in this world likes the sound of their name. So if you start using their name constantly, again and again and again and again in the sentences while you communicate with them, they start automatically liking you. So the first step is to ask their name and using it again and again in the conversation with them. By this, you would appear more friendly and start gaining trust from the second person in the conversation. Eye contact is the most important part of the conversation. It is more important than your mouth and the way you speak. It is because it shows trust. Eye contact is not only necessary while talking but also while hearing, and staring like a dead people would intimidate anyone. So it's useful to know when and how to stare. So eye contact is a separate and very deep topic, so I wouldn't dive into it in today's video. Maybe in future I would create another video on it, but I would say one thing: that is not giving them a death stare, instead staring them at their middle of their ears, eyebrows, so that they feel comfortable and not that intimidated by you. The next is dressing well. If you don't dress well, even after having confidence to speak, you might not be able to articulate your thoughts properly because of the low self confidence you might get by not dressing well. It is not about wearing Gucci, Prada, Louis Vuitton, and such brands, Versace and all, which would make you feel expensive and all that stuff. It is only that if you feel comfortable in any cloth in which you are looking good enough for your own self, that is enough for generating enough confidence to be liked by others. For me, it is wearing gym clothes or wearing such polo t-shirts with black or white cotton trousers along with it, which makes me feel confidence. It can be anything for you which you are comfortable with is enough to make new friends. Next, I would say is normalizing rejections. While you are going on through this journey, you will find many and many rejections while you do cold approaches or stuffs like that, but you have to move on from those rejections because these are temporary. And for this, at the end of this video, I would recommend you one of the nicest book I've ever read, which is a must read for you guys. You have to normalize rejections because out of 8 billion people, one person's rejection would not really matter. But if you stop talking confidently, if you stop doing your social reps, if you stop articulating your thoughts, it would actually matter in long run. So normalize rejection, move on quickly. The next is letting the other person speak and asking them question on the basis of what they speak. That would make them feel that you're attentive and listening each and everything they said. Once you build such connection with the other person you're talking to, you would be easily able to make them your friends. The next and the last tip is I would mention some gestures we should avoid while talking to another person. First, checking time. Second, using your mobile phones during you communicate. Third, not having their attention on what they are speaking. Fourth, talking too fastly. Fifth, not using any hand gestures while you are communicating. Sixth, gossiping about someone who's not present there. That would make the other person lack trustworthiness upon you and make you look insecure. Seventh, flexing too much about your abilities. Eighth one, which is a must do while you're conversing with any person in this whole world, it is to respect. So the book I want to recommend you guys is this one, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a. So this would not only teach you about money but also about life. So do not forget to read this book, and other than that, do not forget to share this video with your passionate friends. Till then, stay safe. Jai Hind. Goodbye.